What qualifies you to be a U.S. Senator? You have 60 seconds.
Hi, good night, everybody. I'm running to serve Pennsylvania. He's running to use Pennsylvania.
Would you consider releasing a full medical record list?
I feel like having, all the doctors on my team all believe that I'm fit to be to serve. And I've been trying to be very transparent about, going and meeting thousands and thousands of voters all across Pennsylvania. I always knew that the debate was challenging, given in a recovery from a stroke, and I showed up. So I do believe that I'm fit to be served, as well as so is my doctors.
Listen, we've heard a little from your doctor, but we haven't heard a lot. You're asking voters to trust you on your word that your health is good without the full story. So in the interest of full transparency for the voters, do you think it would help if you let your doctors brief the press before election night?
Well, I think we've been pretty transparent. We've had our doctors just be very clear that they're here, that we're able to and fit to serve. And from my point, we've been very transparent in terms of showing up at a debate, and very transparent about having events in front of thousands and thousands of Pennsylvanians for months. And I was, again, it was no secret that I was going to miss some words. I was going to mush some words together. And as we've been very clear in the debate and during this interview, I've been using captioning as well. True, I believe we've been pretty transparent to give all the voters to make it their choice.
And listen, I'm asking the question for the voters, because then voters may wonder, is there a reason that you don't want your doctors to take questions? That's why I keep asking this.
No, I just believe that we have our doctors just weigh in on that, and they believe that I'm fit to serve, and that's a point that was compatible made in June and compatible here just in October. And I choose my real doctors, composed to some of the criticism from like a real Dr. Oz that's just trying to weaponize somebody that just had a stroke.
You suffered, as you mentioned a moment ago, a stroke 4 days before the May primary. Last week, you released this note from your doctor saying you can work full duty in public office, but you have not released your detailed medical records surrounding your stroke. Mr. Fetterman, will you pledge tonight to release those records in the interest of transparency? You have 60 seconds.
No. To me, for transparency is about showing up. I'm here today to have a debate. I have, speeches in front of 3,000 people in Montgomery County, all across Pennsylvania, big crowds. I believe if my doctor believes that I'm fit to serve, and that's what I believe is appropriate. And now, with 2 weeks before the election, I have run a campaign, and I've been very transparent about being very open about the fact where I use captioning. And I believe that, again, my doctors, the real doctors that I believe in, they all believe that I'm ready to be served.
Follow up, I didn't hear you say you would release your full medical records. Why not? You have 30 seconds.
No. Again, my Dr. L believes that I'm fit to be serving, and that's what I believe is where I'm standing.